What's good, YouTube and Twitch? I'm solo on this one, but we've got Anthony King and Nathan Strand going head-to-head in our tournament match. Should be pretty good. And Nathan is obviously Nathan. No tricks there. Nathan Strand. And Anthony King is AK Ace King, so to speak. And yeah, Cam's always lurking. Tom winning his match pretty dominantly earlier against Heroes. Tex is doing pretty good. And it looks like we have an RPS winner. I don't know who's the host. And AK going first, Anthony King here. Who will be victorious? What are these duels even playing? Do I have chocolate on my face? All these things to be answered as I cheat on my diet. But not really. I'm keeping under, I'm eating either 1,600 or 1,900 calories a day. Trying to lose that weight. Cameron, I do not know if it's top 16 or 8 yet. I'm hoping for 16. I will be pushing very avidly for 16 and try to make it happen and push everyone through. It'd be really nice. It's my want. Who quit a month ago? Oh, Jake. He's playing the Hearthstones. So we've got Galaxy ABC here. Very similar maybe to the build that Justin Delhon has been playing. So we've got Galaxy, we've got A. We're going to have B too, it looks like. All three pieces already here, and that Infinity is going to load on up with everything that he wants to happen. Wait, he attached the A to Soldier, okay. Alright, nice things happening here. Loading up extra Reese's Pieces for later as a full-on Infinity touches down to combo. Now, what would you rather have? Rafflesia Buster or Infinity Buster? My guess would be Infinity, negate anything instead of wipe a summon, but a full Pendulum summon could be very threatening to an Infinity. But we may not be done yet. Imagine if, like, there was a way to get to an instant fusion play depending on what you drew here. Like, it just depends on the builds. But definitely a very strong board. A 2700 Infinity, a Buster, a back row. That back row very, very strong with Infinity. If it's Strike, it's just really good. You're going to have to force Infinity and Buster and play with 4 cards through both of these really huge monsters. Want to be fluffy? I'm always thick. But I'll get a little bit action. You can already see it in my forearms. Look at me, rough and tough, but I'll still be big. I'm not going to slim down too much. I'm going to be lifting after I hit a certain weight from just doing cardio. The card guy's Kyle Jonah is actually starting his own fitness channel if you guys want to follow up with that. I believe he posted it in the card guy's Facebook. Should be interesting to see his journey. I'm not going to film my own journey. But basically, I'm just going to intake 1,600 to 1,900 calories a day of eating whatever trash and working out daily. So, should be pretty good results. Already lost 4 or 5 pounds. Plan to keep it up. Could be frogs with all this back row set. Hitting a random back row is pretty bold. What did he pitch to do that? An A? Well, I guess it's pretty good because it's sort of one back row. Now you go into like Direwolf and you can hit another. Yeah, and that's exactly what it does. Then you get another material. Then you make another Direwolf. Think. Oh, we say think on, this is the reminiscent of DN. Nice. I always used to say think on DN. I loved saying think. I sometimes did it in real life. Think. Raid, you're one of the few who gets to spam the chat. So Direwolf, I would hit, yeah, you actually went for the back row. I was going to say you should hit this one. Ooh, and apparently that's a good one. Or, if that'd be really greatly orchestrated if this is actually a bad one. Because, okay, you're fine losing the Direwolf as a 1-for-1. You can make another. Did he negate? No, this negated that. Okay, so why it would be fine with that? So you can make the other Direwolf. Now, if he used this, and this back row is actually trash, that was really smart because it's going to make him want to target this back row even more. Especially if one of these two combo into something good, like maybe a Mirror Force Strike kind of thing. I mean, Infinity can't react to Strike in the first place, so that's very good against Buster. So if this, it's really good. If it's good, then he's going to target it and go for it. But if it was bad, that was well played to hide these other two. The mind games could be real, or it could just be a really good card. These are the things you have to consider when playing on certain levels of the game, because they actually can take effect. Like, reading your opponent is very hard online as well. Something with online poker, like maybe it would be easier in person, able to kind of gauge how they're acting around it and get them to talk, table talk. But this Direwolf has got to consider, was that the real one, or is he going to the other two? I like this table talk. It's very reminiscent of DN. We haven't seen a lot of table talk up until this point of the tournament. A bit here and there, and it's usually funny, involving Scott Page or someone else that's known to be talkative, but looks like this Diamond Direwolf is going to activate, and oh, it's an emptiness. Okay. So it was a pretty good one, but he's going to time it here to stop the C from happening. But now when Direwolf goes off, it's just going to hit another one. So if he thought he was going to go for the emptiness, he should have left it down, because then Direwolf's gone. And like with that same mind game, maybe you could have reasoned to go away from it. Because I don't mind emptiness being up when I have infinity and it shuts my opponent off completely. It doesn't seem bad for me. Like, I get maybe he can shut it off with his own Reckless Greed or something, but you can negate the Reckless Greed with the Infinity then. And now there's only going to be one card to negate, period. So now you have... Buster's going to be able to come out and banish it for free, basically, because it will get negated no matter what, unless it's a strike. So that just seems like you should have left it down, in my opinion. But again, it looks like he bricked pretty bad. You know, he's doing his best with the resources he has. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know. And here comes Twin Twisters, ensuring that there's going to be no more free equips. But there's Infinity. And so he pitches his last card in hand, showing it's a Hero Lives. Unfortunately, if he paid it, he would be paying half his life points and just losing. But here he is losing anyways to 8,500. ABC's bearing down on the Hero deck. And he reveals he's playing Heroes with that rather than Paleozoic Frogs, which we could have assumed he was playing a bad Paleozoic Frog deck or something. So now he's kind of revealed his stratagem as well. And his opponent's going to be able to act accordingly. Very interesting that he gave that info away. Maybe it's a hybrid deck. Maybe there's some techs. Not really sure, but definitely it was a poor hand for going second to an Infinity because he was relying on a Hero Live. So this kind of just showing how the Galaxy builds like Justin Delhon's can really capitalize on rogue decks, because you set up against their needed combo cards and they just can't get to them now. Like, in order to deal with Infinity, you have to open like a monster, a double mass change. Like, you've got to open ways around the Infinity, and it may not just be happening for if Nathan's going to be going first with Heroes. He'll be able to set up his own negations, but when AK over here gets to, Anthony King gets to, it's just going to be kind of brutal to try to play through an Infinity. You've got to have a lot of resources as a hero player to play through a board already, let alone one of the most destructive, interruptive monsters that will remain bigger than a Dark Claw after one negate. Smoke screening would be cool. I could see heroes being similar enough to Paleozoics that you could go into a hybrid hero paleo deck. Can you mask change second a Paleozoic water monster into acid? That'd be pretty cool. I love thinking about the deeper levels of the game. Like, what do you guys think? Was I over-analyzing the situation earlier? Like, that would be a really nice play if the Emptiness was a card he wanted to destroy to, like, put the other two, or would that be next level? Like, if he was like, okay, please hit this, and then, like, something else down here is something he wanted to leave, like a strike that he didn't want Direwolf to hit the Buster, would that have been really, really cool? Hey, St. Maddox, what up, man? And we always like to thank our sponsors before we get underway. ARG, Troll and Chode, and PPG. Without them, we wouldn't have amazing free tournaments with no cost. So this time his Hero Lives gets to rock, and it's going to get him a +2 here. Before activating any other card, Shadow Mist will get to go off, getting a Mass Change spell card. And that will leave him with a total of 6 cards now, and a Dark Law able to pop out during his opponent's turn. Looks like he's got a little bit of backup for it. Oh, make that a lot of backup for it. Bubble Man popping out. Emergency Call is going to let another Bubble Man. So we are going with Jack Shark and Totally Awesome, dude. As we're going to see a Dark Law Totally Awesome board. Now it's up to ABC to break this board, but with the Galaxy Monsters, he gets a little more resources to force negations and try to go in. Nice bait, St. Maddox. Can't come and troll the stream chat. No Minerva reprints. Can't let your shenanigans happen. The stream's too loyal. So 3 sets, one of which will turn this Shadow Mist into a Dark Claw. So 2 sets. I have to imagine if you have Twin Twisters, you activate it first, but then you're down to 4 cards versus a Dark Claw. And you might hit that Mass Change. So maybe you tried to summon and force that tag out into Dark Law first, and then Twin Twister and try to get Totally Awesome to negate, and then make some plays. But leaving a Twin Twister in your opponent's hand just would be terrible, in my opinion. Like, it's a losing situation. Totally Awesome so hard to play around because you just get to take their card on top of negating. It's not only a 1-for-1, but then the plus, and you took the powerful card that made it use its effect. And if it's using its effect, it's usually a very, very powerful card. And Galaxy Soldier revealing itself. What is he? 2,000 attack, 2,100? 2,000, right? Yeah, 2,000. He ain't no Sidra. He's close. Ah, God's Cup. Ah, no stickers for you, huh? So yeah, Dark Law not being shotgunned allows that B to go to graveyard, and that set back row is now safe from being ripped out of hand on an ad. But I still imagine he's going to try to rip when the Galaxy Soldier adds to just stop a Galaxy Soldier from getting summoned. Hey, what is this madness? Haha, pleb. So let's see if we can rip Galaxy. And it's a C, so not the worst card to rip. Can Galaxy Soldier actually summon through Banished Fields? From the hand to the graveyard. Is he shut off? I actually don't know how that works, guys. I would assume it shuts it off. I assume it's a cost, and it needs to go to grave. Oops, sorry for that bump. I'm still getting used to these new headphones, so sometimes it's a little itchy. So maybe he's trying to activate it and just can't. Maybe he's considering his plays. He says GG, realizing he cannot summon the Galaxy Soldier. Oh man, so Totally Awesome and Cyber Dragon Infinity going head to head. The Kings of Negation, one much bigger obviously, but one more resource oriented. Kind of harder to bring out though. This is pretty intense now. Hopefully we see Nathan open a better going second hand than the first game. I would love to see some actual interaction in those intense game threes. We often see in the YCSs and our own feature matches, game 1 goes quick, game 2 goes quick, and then game 3 is a drag-out, knockdown brawl of a game instead of a very quick game. Side decking tends to do that because you actually have your answers. That kind of explains why we end up in these miracle, amazing, super game 3s. As well as, you know, Pot of Desires doing its thing. Saint Maddox never misses me. Saint, someone outdid you today. Someone donated 30 to the stream. Really cool. We will be doing that raffle soon, by the way. I'm sure you have quite a few entries. Doing Destiny Soldiers. Got the box in. On the Patreon, we will allow the patrons to vote if we are going to do 8 sets of 3 for the giveaway, or are we going to do 6 sets of 4-packs. So we will see how many winners there will be, or chances for different people to win, because if you win once, you can win again. You just lose that specific raffle slot. So, because the ticket gets taken in a sense. So we should see a pretty cool turnout for that, because there have been quite a few donations since our last raffle. Oh, and there's a new donation gift that I don't think you've seen, but we did get to see it earlier. I'm pretty sure it's new. Oh, Jesus. I'll actually have to go get a tank top if you make me. We're bare-chested under here. We're bare. Not allowed to take my shirt off on stream, boys. I did not get to go to Anaheim myself, otherwise I'd have a lot more live deck profiles on the channel. Billy, of course, commentating a lot of the event and doing those cool player interviews. So it looks like some heavy consideration from AK, and then... Oh, no! Oh, Heroes may have a field day as Anthony King set one and in. Nathan Strand may just have the perfect hand. He may just be... Oh, he may just be ready to go in. Or could his hand be kind of bricky like the first game where it's going to be set, 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 set. I actually have that recorded, and I'm asking Konami to let me actually use it with their consent, because I don't want to get in trouble with them. But I would like to put that up on my channel as a promotion for their tournament series, and as a promotion to help them. The only links in my description would be theirs leading to their Facebook and YouTube, and it'd be really, really cool for them to let me use 45-second clip of my roommate who would also vie to use it and put it on our channel, because Billy's waited to do that forever. Please hear my cry. Oh man, does Anthony have it that bad? And does Nathan have it just as bad? Is Nathan still here? Oh, well, there's a normal summon. Request your gape music. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I would like to do music requests, but I also want to be able to put these up on YouTube. Oh, Billy, Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere Mode got summoned in the top 4. Billy actually recited the entire chant for summoning the Winged Dragon of Raw. Raid, you can always sub on Patreon if you feel you would sub to me. But I believe you stopped subbing to people because you're a broke college kid. Except for ARG because you need hope in space. But I believe our first 4 sub buttons when we finally get sub mode would be mine, Robbie, Billy's, and maybe the Ediception Laugh Face. We're kind of vying for it from this top 4. So we may refine it and have that be our 4th face since Ed's been such a huge part of our stream and tournament series. Billy likes Yu Yu Hakusho and some other animes, very few, but the card game definitely got both of us into it. LOB got me. My first pack's in LOB. I was a little kid and I was excited from the show and saw that first episode and I begged my parents to take me out to get packs and I bought 6 of them. $40 was a lot to me. A ton at the time. And I just spent it all on 6 packs after tax or whatever at Borders. Great place to buy them. I did pull a first ed piece of Exodia though. Get pink Renee's face. No thanks. No thank. So we've got an instant fusion for this. That'll put a water on board and Shadow Mist. Ooh, Dimension Barrier going to cause fusions to not come out here, I believe. Or you could call Xyz and waste the Norden, but you don't typically want to do that against the hero deck because if they play Call of the Haunteds, Norden is going to be coming back with calls every single turn and getting his effect off. So I think he's just going to call Fusion. Asking what did you call? He does have a right to know. And he did say Fusion. Yep. Okay. Does he have an actual response like Dark Bribe? Whoa. Is it a Dark Bribe? Okay. So he lets it go through. I guess he somehow had a potential response to that. Oh, Twin Twisty's going to pop off here, discarding the Maxi since it's likely there's not that many special summons to happen. And that Maxi being gone may allow him to special another Bubble Man during this turn to get that Jack Shark and Totally Awesome. I don't know about that, true. Oh, Chalice is going to boost this annoyingly to 2200. I think it's Dark Bribe. I saw him as hit as well. And he says okay, like he does have a potential response here. This table talk is sick. If he's telegraphing that, he has something that could have activated in response. He's holding up the duel. Here's 2 waters. Here's Jack Shark. Is there another Solemn? No, there's not. Totally Awesome. Gonna hit down. Perhaps backed by some negation. And if this gadget activates his effect, his Totally Awesome will be allowed to Alua Akbar it. Or if he has Strike, he may just use the Strike. But I don't know. Yep, Alua Akbar! And there goes, exploding itself, protecting from the gadget. Don't believe he gets to set it from graveyard, does he? But he will get to add back a Bubble Man. It's definitely mass change. It was live for Acid. And yeah, there's a Rhoda. It is not a mass change. How did he get to, like, stall out and pretend he had a reaction? Definitely, huh, Nick? Huh? Definitely. Another Jack Shark. So this is the first time I've ever seen a player, I believe, Make 2 in a turn, and make 2 totally awesomes in a turn. I don't think I've seen a hero player achieve that. But, here it is. Oh, the maxi. I thought he had the ability while there was just that. Chill. Sorry. Sorry, there's no chill here, Nick. Channeling my inner Scott Page. Ooh. Bah! Please hear my cry. Oh, that table talk at the end here too, not really salty, but just like, oh man, I could have drawn better. We've got sets. Lamenting what could have been victory. Sour plus. Well, D-Barrier gonna negate XCs. If that's a gadget, he will get to float. Oh, he's just gonna take the barrier here, but if it's a gadget, he still gets to float. So I wonder what it is. I'm gonna get to add back Bubblemans. So good. Oh, it's gonna shuffle itself back so a shark can summon it. And it's an A. I don't think that loads him in any way, shape, or form, but his second shark afterwards should get to summon it here. Yep. Hey, Top Toad! It's Bottom Toad here! No, this is actually, just, what's it called? One of those things that keeps ice cold for like 13 hours. If I was getting that lit on stream, oh goodness. I mean, St. Maddox is probably the only person who's going to cause a Zodiac After Dark to ever happen again. Unless you all are just going to ball out tonight. Because I'm actually down. Why not? I am down to be a duelist. There we have it. Anti-spell activating, showing there is nothing as Double Totally Awesomes go through and Double Jack Shark in a Game 3 where there were 2 huge boards and then a set pass from the ABC player. Not quite the epic Game 3, but you don't really expect heroes to win after losing the dice roll. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up this video to show your support. And please check out VanCole40 for Cardfight Vanguard, MCole Games for miscellaneous trading card games, and No Limit Gaming for a brand new series of Yu-Gi-Oh videos. Thanks for watching.